Hey everyone, Jack here. I came out to the beach this morning to watch the sunrise and I thought I would take you along with me. And while we're waiting, maybe I can share a little bit about something that's been on my mind. Grammar. Grammar is a painful subject, isn't it? A lot of people put it in the same category as things like going to the dentist or cleaning the bathroom. It's unpleasant but necessary. But is grammar necessary? Do you have to study grammar to learn a language? I can hear a couple of you answering me already. Some of you may be saying, of course you have to learn grammar. You won't understand the language without understanding the grammar. And then I hear some other of you saying, I have to learn grammar because it's on my test. But what about that first objection? Is grammar really necessary in order to understand a language? And I think the answer is not necessarily. I think that grammar is a very helpful way to try to understand the language, but it's not always needed in order to use it. And to help you understand that, think of it this way. Grammar is descriptive, not prescriptive. Grammar describes what the language is like. Just like I can describe this sunrise. The sunrise this morning is, well, it's kind of a light gold color. It's a little bit pale. So far, it's very mild. It's not very hot. It's not very bright or intense. Now, what I did there is I just described the sunrise to you, right? I told you what it is like. It would be very strange if I told you I'm going to prescribe a sunrise for today, almost like I'm going to order one. Hello? Yes, I'd like a medium-sized sunrise, please. Light gold, just a little bit pale. Oh, and not too hot either. Okay, thank you. And grammar is the same way. Grammar did not prescribe the kind of language that would go with it. It only describes the language that already existed. In the case of all languages around the world, the language came first and then the grammar came later to describe it. Except for Esperanto. That is a very special language with a few speakers around the world where the grammar was created first. Okay, so why is that relevant? Well, it means that grammar is not perfect because languages aren't perfect. Languages were just made by people trying to communicate with each other, and they weren't thinking of some organized system to make sure that the language is perfectly consistent. And so it's impossible to simply memorize the grammar and then be able to understand and use the language perfectly from there. And that's not what grammar was intended for anyway. So what should we do from here? Well, when we are learning a language, we should focus on exposure, trying to get as much exposure to the language as possible, and then trying to use it, trying to practice it. Then grammar comes along as a useful tool to describe some parts of the language to us and help us better understand it. I hope this was helpful for you. If you still have to study grammar in depth, then leave us a comment and let us know what is the hardest part for you. I will try to make more videos in the future about grammar and how to simplify it. All right, with that, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the sunrise. You can enjoy these closing shots, and I'll see you guys next time.